Hi there, it's Sam from Pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today I am going to make a bag for some beautiful Yankee candles that I picked up yesterday my time. So I'm very fortunate that my local big city is Peterborough, and we have a Yankee candle store there, and I love to go, and I haven't smelt any of this season's new fragrances, so I went and had a sniff and I saw this and I could not resist it. Can you see the name? Afternoon Scrapbooking. I love it. I don't think I've ever seen a more appropriate candle for me than this, and I love it. So I picked up this one, and then Chris and I could not decide on whether we liked or not the fragrance. I loved this. This is white spruce and grapefruit, which is a little unusual. And it's like a very fresh Christmassy fragrance, and then sparkling winterberry, which is this one. There we go, and that is divine. So afternoon scrapbooking smells like autumn. I don't know if that makes sense at all, but it smells like sort of musk and cinnamon and outdoorsy. It's lovely. But I decided I was going to pick up these Votives because I'm all about working on a budget, and as you can see, £3.99. But they were actually on an offer of 3 for £10. And rather than get the big, giant, enormous ones, I got these small ones. I'm just checking for labels on all of them. And they are just little Votives. Just darling. Oh, it's been, there we go, it's stuck in. Just very sweet like that. You get enough of a fragrance, just enough of a scent throw. I want to get that back in. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little gift bag for these, and I know in my video last week I made teeny tiny table bags, and a few people said, what do you put in it? Anything you want, anything small. It could be some chocolate coins or toiletries, or just, it may be a little love note or little after dinner sweeties. Whatever you fancy is what you can put in it. So I tend not to make projects specifically with anything in mind, because we all have different things in different sizes. So, but Yankee Candle are global. So if you like my project and you want to make one for a little Yankee Candle votive, you can, because they're the same size. Now, I said it smells like autumn. It absolutely does. So I have got my Autumn to Remember. My scrapbook kit has now turned up. I actually just want the paper, so I'm going to pull the papers out. I'm not a scrapbooker, but it is afternoon scrapbooking. So it made sense. I'm sorry, I've got Fauna next to me, and I've just put a bag in her bed, and she's like, really? So I've just moved it again. So scrapbook, autumn, it made sense in my head. I feel like I'm very close to the... Very close. Oh well, it's all good. So the stunning papers, I love it. Look at that. That's just glorious, isn't it? It's autumn in paper format. I love it. There's a tail. She's just, seriously, am I just really close? There we go, that's a bit better. Yeah, it's autumn in paper format. Oh, that's plain on that side. Is that meant to be plain? Oh, that one's plain as well. I didn't think they were. Okay. Apparently I've got a few plain sheets. And then we've got the sticker sheets, or sticker sheet. So you could buy just the paper. And then, sorry, it's a paper pack and sticker sheets. This is two-tone cardstock that's a little bit thicker. And then what else have I got under here? Oh, this is more white cardstock. And then these are die-cut shapes that you can pop out. There and there. And then little sort of wooden elements. So I'm going to hang on to those. And that. The cat's in her basket now. She's purring like crazy. I might drag it onto the screen because it's funny. And I love this one, but I actually kind of feel that this might be the slightly better pattern. Right, let's, oh, I've got my table's collapsed, isn't it? Oh, I've got oh, sorry, it's Fauna, very even. I've got an extra desk. My husband built me a gate leg table a couple of years ago. Right, there we go. So, first things first, oh, hello, here she comes. first things first. I do love a bit of autumn. So let me write down the size of this. Okay, because that's how I'm going to build the box, by knowing my sizes. So I'm going to go, so that's 5.7 centimetres, but we'll call it 5.5 by 5.2. 5.2, and then the height is just under 5. So again, in imperial, so that is 2 1/4. That is 2 1/8, and that is 1 3/4, give or take. Right, so now I know what my measurements are. I'm going to make this life easier. So 5.5 by 5.5. So we're going to make that 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. So I need a bag that's got 4 sides that are all 5.5 centimetres, or 2 1/4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how a bag works. So I'm going to do 5.5 times 4, or 2 1/4 times 4, which is 22 centimetres. Whoopsie. So that's 4.5. That's 9 inches. Okay, and then we'll worry about the height. Because I want to make it a bag, I need 5 centimetres across, or 5 and a bit centimetres, and then I need 5, that's 10, and then a bit extra on the top is 15 centimetres tall, or 6 inches, to give me the height. So I want my bag to go around, but then also it's going to have to come from under, up the side, and then up the top with a pinch. So all of that going on, what did I say, 15 centimetres, 6 inches, 6 by 9 inches. I'll work in inches just because I've got a scoring tool that's in inches. So that's my piece of paper for my bag that in my head looks one thing, but then looks something else probably when it comes out. Okay, oh, I need that bag. We should get out of the bed now. And I need my stylus. Okay, so I'm going to score the bottom of my bag, which is, I said, 1 3/4 inches. So just double check that again. Yep, 1 3/4 inches, which I said was 5 centimetres. 1 3/4, shade under 5 centimetres. And then along here, I'm going to do every 2 1/4 inches. So 2 1/4, 4 1/2, 6 3/4, and then I forgot to add a little bit onto the end. Oops. Rewind. I need to add a little buffer on it. So 9.5 inches is what my paper needs to be. 23 centimetres. I'll turn that into something else. So, well, at least we know this is 6 inches. So, oops. I need a tab for my glue. Okay, let's try that again. It's another chaotic video from Sam. So 2 1/4, 4 1/2, 6 3/4, and 9. And if you're in metric, you're going to score at 5 1/2, 11, 16 1/2, 22. That is my glue tab. This bit here is my glue tab. All right. And just drop everything on the floor. Okay. Somebody said in my video last week there was too much talking and not enough tutorial. I'm really sorry. If you're new to me, that's how these are. They are real, they are quite chaotic. I'm not trying to be perfect, I'm trying to be a real crafter. Okay, so that's, this bit here is what's going to stick here. Don't worry, I will have all of the measurements written down. I didn't have that on my first one. So yeah, I will make sure everything's written down for you. Okay. out. Ooh. Chris said to me the other day, can I borrow your scissors? And I just blindly went, yeah, okay. I didn't realise that he was chopping up stuff. One of my boys has sold an old games console of his, and he needed it for the packaging, or he needed to chop up some packaging. And it was bubble wrap with lots of glue on it. I think I need him to sort out my size, don't I? Right, so what I did was I mitered the top. This is going to give me a nice flush top. Cut off that bottom bit, and then I've separated all of these parts, and these are going to form the base all around like that. So I'm going to run some tear and tape along here. And peel off the backing. And then fold in two sides and the back, and I'm going to pop some more tape along here. And I actually don't want to I'm going to put this one inside it because I want to take my photograph with this one. So that has fitted into the bottom just nicely. There's a little teeny bit of wiggle room. And then I'm going to pinch at the top, as you can see. And if I pick it up, I've got a smooth finish happening here because that's the quality of our paper. And it's going to flatten there. And what it's doing is stopping at the point where the box is. It's not going any further, but I've got this nice milk carton effect going on. Right, let's go a couple of these. And I'm going to use my linen thread to seal this up. So shout out to Paula who rang me the other day and, oh, that's a short bit, and we were placing her order. And I was saying, I use linen thread all the time. So shout out to Paula. Yes, I do. And I'm just going to wrap that around a few times. Whoops. Stab myself with scissors. Just so that I know it's properly closed. I'm going to tie, oh for goodness sake, what's happened there then? I don't know. Dry and tie a bow. I use linen thread all the time, I love it. I'm not sure that it's over keen on me. There we go. A little bow on there. And if I remove those now, that's my little bag, all nicely closed up. Very cute. And then, because, you know, let's cheat a little, what have I got on here? I have got, oh look, I've got toadstools. I'm a toadstool addict. I am a toadstool addict because I have toadstools everywhere. They are all over the place. I don't think I've got any others handy, actually. But I like the toadstools. I'm going to pop one of those out, so, and I would think I need the tree that matches these. I'll pop those two. And then what have I got over here? Let me put that inside there so I don't lose them. So over here I've got, so these are stickers, so these will stick straight on the front. So I could spell autumn, but it's a little bit big. What are we saying? Backyard barbecue, getting some fresh air, can't get enough of this, memories to keep, leaves are turning, grateful heart. I like this one, grateful heart, because, but also happy days, because scrapbooking is happy days. I'm going to take that one and stick it to everything else. But I want it to elevate a little bit, so I'm going to do, do you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to de-stickify it on my hand. And there we go. And then I can use dimensionals, which I appear to have lost. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, sorrel. She's just pelted down the corridor and chasing Fauna. And that's Fauna who's growling. Okay, so happy days. What else have I got? Oh look, I've got more toadstools. I like that one. Oh, I've just put that on the back. Oh, silly Sam. Dimensionals are on the back. Oh, okay. Should we try that again? I blame the cats. It's not the cat's fault at all. Okay. Right. Oh, it's got a runaway. So happy days. So it's just lifted it off a little bit. And then, what else do I want to put on? I don't know, I want to put all of it on. I think I'll just go with that. And then I'm going to work out how to put these on. Oh, that seems simple enough with a little bit of tear and tape on this one. Not sure about this tiny bit of glue, I think. Oh, that's so cute. I love it. Oh, for goodness sake, don't focus on the glue. The glue's boring. Silly camera. I feel like I want to have a little bit of glue in here because that's gaping slightly. Oops. So it probably is on the other side, yes, just a little bit. But that, when the glue has set, I think that's lovely. So that's a kind of milk carton style, but specifically for Yankee candles, the votives, these are the 37 gram votives. Yeah, these are fairly standard sizes. I love it. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, look at the little toadstools. Adorable. Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me on my ever so slightly chaotic video, but I hope it's useful to show you how I've put this together. And just to show you how I design my bags and boxes and things. And that while most of the time I don't design them with anything specific to go in mind, and the reason for that is simply because I'm in the UK and our stuff is different in different places, but I do know Yankee candles are a standard size. Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me. Hope to speak to you very soon. Bye.